Penner Neged here, and we're back with another Zombies Top 5 video. Today we're going to be doing our personal favorite wonder weapons of Call of Duty Zombies. The Treyarch games, by the way. We're not going into Infinity Warfare, and World War II Zombies. That shit can get out of here. We're only focusing on Treyarch Zombies today, and we're going to be doing those. So, number 5 is going to, for me, is going to be the Blundergat. And I know what you guys are saying. Yeah, vitrolic withering. Yeah, blah, blah. I can't play with vitrolic withering. It's not my favorite. And I do mainly use the sweeper more than the actual vitrolic withering itself. But when I usually use the Blundergat, and if I lose my perks, it becomes like trash, and I can't kill anything because it doesn't have speed cola or electric cherry. That's just pretty. It just doesn't work for me if it loses the perks. But other than that, if you have the perks, it's very good. But it's dependent on the perks is putting it at number 5. So number 4 for me is the Paralyzer. Now you might have forgotten about this weapon because I'm buried, but it's a great weapon. It has unlimited ammo, but it overheats pretty fast. But
it's basically, if you play World at War, it's the flamethrower, except much better.
Yeah. So basically, it's a gun that shoots like waves and shit, and like these waves like just make the zombies explode, but kind of slow. It's only really good if you got an entire horde going at you.
And it also slows them down while they're in the waves.
Yeah, it's very useful for that. It's pretty much the reason why anyone gets to high rounds on buried, but it's still not the most overpowered thing just because of the amount of time it takes to kill the zombies itself, which can be a bit of a drawback if they're about to corner you. So, number 3 for me is going to be the ray gun Mark II. I absolutely love the Mark II. I get it every time I'm trying to go for a high round attempt on any map, really. And it's great. It's burst fire. It's got that extremely high damage. It's just very fun to use. It's just a blast, really. What else can I say about the Mark II, really, Gabe?
You want to survive past round 30. That's definitely a gun you want to use.
Especially on like Town and Nuketown where you don't have wonder weapons. Well, at least any.
Especially if you're a map that has a camping spot, that's when the Mark II becomes extremely useful.
Yes, indeed. So, number 2 for me is going to be my personal favorite staff of Origins, the Fire Staff. Now, the Fire Staff was my first staff, as I said in the previous video. It was a very enjoyable staff for me to use, and I'm personally better with it than any of the other staffs. I like lightning, I love, but I'm just not able to shoot it quick enough to be able to do anything effectively with. Wind I can kind of do, but after around 23, it's going to be pretty useless to me. If I'm the ice staff, I can't do whatsoever because of the weak brace shot. So that's why that's why my fire staff is my favorite. It's a great staff. The only problem with it is the fact that it lags you out of your game later rounds, so it can be a bit of a pain in the ass in that way. So my number 1 is the Apothecary Servant from Shadows of Evil and Revelations. There's not really much else to say about this weapon. It shoots a black hole that kills all the zombies. I can't say much else. It's the Apothecary Servant. It's OP. Mic drop. So those were my top 5.
The great mic drop.
I don't have a mic, so I'll just I'll take this thing.
Oh
yeah, boy. So top 5. So we're gonna go to Gabe's top 5 weapons now. So
yeah, and again, we made a list.
Yeah, we made a list. Hit it. You gotta hit that paper.
Hit the dank paper, man.
All right.
Now, for number 5 for me, if you know what you're doing, you've probably got this gun. It's just the ray gun Mark I. Now, this gun, if you're not an experienced player, it's basically a ticket to your death. Because you need to use it at a certain range from zombies. First of all, because the explosion from the gun actually damages you. So if there's a zombie right next to you and you need to get it off, it's not a good gun to use. First of all, you just kill yourself.
Unless you have PhD Flopper.
If you have PhD Flopper, you really have nothing to worry about. But yeah, the ray gun's damage is pretty good. It's really good for slowing zombies down, turning them all into crawlers if you're training. Very useful. You just have to know what you're doing. That's why it's at number 5.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of skill to get to learn, but like when I first got the ray gun, I used to just blast at zombies. Just kept trying to shoot at them because I didn't know
That's
that. Because I didn't know that it had splash damage, and then I saw other people shooting at the ground at it, and I was like shooting at the ground now, and I was like, yeah, it's super useful. And I was taking down zombies like hell. But anyway, on to your number 4.
yeah. Now, for number 4 for me, and in my opinion, this is actually better to me than the wind staff is in Origins. First of all, because its damage is just so much better. It's insane. It's the thunder gun, and if you don't know what the thunder gun is, it's this weird looking sort of jet-like thing that you can get on Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 3 Chronicles, and basically what it does is if there's a big horde of zombies in your way and you have no other ammo for any of your guns, just shoot the thunder gun there. See what happens. You'll just see a bunch of like asses flying everywhere.
Yeah, that sounds a bit accurate.
Yeah, and especially when it's pack-a-punch, because its damage, it's just insta-kill no matter what round it is. So if you have ammo for the thunder gun, it really doesn't matter what round you are on.
Yeah, but that's the only issue is the fact that it doesn't have as much ammo.
It doesn't have that much ammo.
Which is why it only should be used as a last resort weapon in case you
last resort, yeah.
All right, on to number 3.
Number 3 is the same for me as it's for Eric, the Ray Gun Mark II, for those exact same reasons. Only problem I have with the Ray Gun Mark II. Again, you don't know what you're doing with the Ray Gun Mark II, you're pretty much screwed. Because you can, like, get yourself cornered and everything with that gun, and it's, ugh.
There's one drawback that I didn't mention when I was talking about the regular Mark II on my list, is the fact that since this is a burst fire, you can't really control how much ammo you have. You're going to be running out of ammo if you're going hand with
and
it.
its ammo isn't that big in general.
Yeah, you only got like
So
250 shots.
Ray gun is definitely good for high rounds. It's only a last resort weapon, again, like the thunder gun.
All right.
Now to my second favorite gun. Now, it's called the Wonder Waff, and if you haven't gotten this gun,
oh boy, you really need to no, don't play Doris because the Doris one is bad. Play like
don't do the World at War thing. Play,
no. Just play Shinonuma. Shinonuma, it doesn't take your drug. So
yeah, play Shinonuma if you only have World at War. If you happen to have Shinonuma or any of the Chronicles maps on Black Ops 3. Sure, you get the Wonder Waff. Now, the Wonder Waff, what it does, to me, it's actually more useful than the Ray Gun Mark II, because Ray Gun Mark II can get rid of entire lines of things, but they all have to be straight facing you for the Ray Gun Mark II to get through them. Now, for the Wonder Waff, basically, you shoot out this electric thing with it. It's this really weird-looking gun. Yeah, but you shoot out this really weird electric thing, and when it does, it shocks a zombie. And this electric current goes through all the other lines of zombies behind it. Doesn't matter where they are. And it just kills them all.
Kills the maximum of 10 zombies when unpack-a-punched. I don't know exactly how much when it is pack-a-punched.
Oh, that's 24.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's extremely useful. You have tons of zombies coming at you from all angles. Just shoot it, and it just kills them all.
There's only one issue for it with me is the fact that the only map I have it for is the OG Doris, and that it takes your drug if you shock yourself.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass, but other than that, it's a great weapon. All right, on to number 1.
Now, for number 1, it's the lightning staff. The greatest wonder weapon to me, because the lightning staff, like Eric said before, he loves the lightning staff. However, you have to be really experienced with it. And it also does, not only does it do the most damage out of all the staffs, it also has the most ammo out of all the staffs, and it shoots the fastest out of all the staffs. The only problem with it is you have to know how to dodge the zombie still, because it's basically like a Ray Gun Mark I. You have to hit the ground, and it shocks them. It doesn't really work like a wind, ice, or fire staff where you can just aim it at them in general. You have to be really precise with the lightning staff. Yeah, but other than that staff, you can really make it far.
Yeah, you summed up perfectly. I don't really have much to say.
Yeah.
Other than that's it for this video.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we'll see you guys in the next video. We're probably gonna do a top 5 pistols list next. I believe that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, also we apologize we didn't get to a gaming video.
His parents are kind of being.
My parents are weird about me going inside Eric's house right now. I don't know why, but they are. All right.
All right. Well, see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe for more. If you want more. If you don't want more, then okay.
Also, if you please give us comments on any top 5 lists that you would like to for us to do next.
Yes, that would be very appreciated. So we don't have to keep making up lists as we go.
Yes.
So thank you guys again so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, you nerds.